don't post, just like natural.
Oh, it's such a good sign. New moon for Capricorn. Woo! Tuesday. See, Johnny Nichols, you called it. Watch it, there's ice. Welcome back everybody to another video here at Limon Crochet. Today we have a new episode of Cake Train for you all. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you are new here to the Cake Train, really quick, it is a series in which I collaborated with other YouTubers here in the crochet community, and we all at the same time pick a yarn cake and we review it for the first video, talk about our first impressions touching it, talk about any plans of what we might make with it, our experiences beforehand, if we've used it before. Second video, we challenge each other to create a garment that's different, so that way by the end of it, you should have multiple videos with different garments such as hats, scarves, or sweaters like I did. There are some videos already on my channel, so go ahead and check them out. There's 2 of them in which we reviewed the Karen anniversary cake for the first Cake Train. And I did a sweater in which I combined the Karen crystal cakes with the Karen anniversary cakes. So go ahead and check that out. With this video, me and Daniel will be reviewing the next cake in this series. What that cake is will be mandala ombre. So we're gonna take the time now to go over these beautiful yarns from Lion brand and talk about my first impressions. I have used this yarn already, so I'll be talking about that in a bit. And then kind of like what we might make with it, because I have a few ideas that I need to talk out loud so that way I can see how I actually feel about them. Oh my God. I could not be more excited to use this yarn. It is just so soft on the skin, even though it's 100% acrylic. And the color, are you kidding me? It's just, it looks like chalk almost, like it was colored in chalk, or like a stone wash type of tone to them. So really excited. So a little bit on the technical side, let's talk on the technical sides of the yarn. It is 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 344 yards, which is 315 meters. It is a medium size 4, machine washable and dryable, and 100% acrylic. Recommended needle size is 4.5 millimeter, and for a hook, an I9 or 5.5 millimeter hook. There you go. So there's the info on there. You get a really big amount of yardage for a size 4 weight. And this one's called Zen, by the way. This is the turquoise colorway. Look at how beautiful that is. You get different shades of teal and turquoise, because that dark part is definitely like a dark green almost. Really nice. And then the other one that I have here is the purple shade with, it looks pink on camera, but it's really not. That light color is a lavender. This one is called Chi. Same specs as the other one. Now, like I said, I have used, oh wait, I should go get it. I have used this, hold on, let me go get the garment that I used with this yarn. I actually have used this yarn before, specifically the Zen colorway, because I think this one and the bright orange one was actually the most popular when it initially came out. I remember it was really hard to find this teal colorway, and I created a cowl. Mixing it with that orange yarn is Lion Brand's Re-Up Cotton yarn. I really wanted it to have this nice grungy feel, and I was playing around with background and foreground stitches. So with this one, like this green is actually like in front of the orange. So I really wanted to play around with overlaying yarns on top of each other to give it that type of dimension. It's a little bit stretchy, but because of the cotton, it actually prevents it from stretching too much. So it doesn't actually like stretch and then go back to its shapes. Just keep that in mind, because this part is pure mandala, and if I pull it, it will get nice and loose on it. So this is a cowl that I created with it. It is scarfable. It's super, super soft. Now I will say it actually, because I use it on a cold day, it won't actually keep you warm. I mean, go figure, it is acrylic. However, it is a beautiful yarn that's lightweight, almost lightweight. It feels heavy, but I think it is lightweight, and air will not go through this yarn. The thickness of the construction of the actual strands of the yarn, I can tell you for a fact that if it's windy, this is a great yarn because no wind goes through this. However, it does not retain heat, if that makes sense. So do what you want with that information. Hopefully it helps you out. So on windy days, perfect. Cold days, I wouldn't recommend it. Other than that, it didn't give me any issues when I was initially using it. And yeah, I can't wait to use the next one. Hopefully I can get actually the bright orange one. I would love. So normally the stores that sell it, or where I've gotten mine from my Walmart. That's usually where they sell these yarns. I haven't really seen it in other places. I think Joann's has it, but I don't really remember seeing it in a Joann's. I think I've seen like the Mandala Baby, Mandala Sparkle, Mandala Tweed Stripes at Joann's. I don't think I've seen Mandala Ombre. Oh, by the way, it's made in India, so if you haven't noticed, if I didn't say that, yeah. Indian yarn is really, really good. I prefer yarn that comes from India when it comes to my big box store yarns, because there's just a different quality and softness to it that is pretty consistent. So here's the actual fun part. Like I said, I already used the teal with this garment, so I'm not quite sure if I can get the orange colorway, I will get it, or that rainbow one. But if not, I will probably stick to using one cake of the purple. I'm pretty sure I have a second one. I'm almost certain I have a second one. But more than anything, I'll be focusing on the purple colorway. And I think what I want to do is either a cape or, yeah, I think I'm going to do a cape. I really, really want to try and do a cape that I can actually like sleep in, because I use my capes to sleep in when it gets too hot and I don't want to use an actual blanket. So like I said, I use the re-up cotton in orange for this one, which is teal and orange, but that orange is actually this re-up cotton from Lion Brand as well. And I think if I were to combine it with a re-up again, it would probably be white. So that way that purple can really, really, really pop. And like I said, that light color is actually a lavender, so it'll still pop with this white. If not, I will probably, if I were to do a thick yarn, I would probably use this Woolies Thick and Quick in the colorway Hudson Bay. And this is a 80 acrylic, 20 wool, 6 super bulky, 87 yards. So I would probably use this as kind of like bordering this colorway within the cape. And then for the body of it, I would combine it with this retweed. I love retweed, which is their recycled tweed yarn. This is this is gray. Their gray colorway in 202 yards, size 4, 40 wool, 40 polyester, 20 acrylic. So you get really great yardage for this recycled tweed. So if I were to make a cape using this purple mandala mandala ombre, I would probably combine these 3 colorways together to create a beautifully nice, loose, drapey cape to make. Because cowl, I already have a cowl. Do I want a hat? If I have enough yarn, I'll actually make a hat. I don't really wear hats. I guess I could do a long beanie if there's some left over, but I want to try and use all of this yarn as much as possible for the cape. And here we're mixing 3 different fibers, 2 size 4s and 1 size 6. This is wool polyester blend. This is 100% acrylic and wool acrylic blend, which I think is a pretty good combination, you know? I think this color palette is really nice and fun, neutral and joyful. So I'm gonna go ahead in the part 2 of this video, hopefully you watch it, I will be sketching out some designs, seeing how I wanna do it. As if I were, so that's first option with the thick and quick. If I were to do another one, I would do a nice big obnoxious moment like this. This is their Go for Faux yarn. It is super bulky 65 yards, 100% acrylic, and it's just, it's this fluffy, it's just fluffy yarn, super fluffy. So I think if I were to do a cape in the like really neon-y colorways, I would probably do these 3. Look at that, the light can't even capture that bright yellow. This colorway is, for those who want to know, Lightning Bug. So yeah, it's either between, let me know in the comments down below. Should I go neon or should I go, I guess, like frost winter vibes? Let me know which one in the comments down below. Thick and quick or the fluffy Go for Faux. See, now that I hold this up, I'm really motivated to use these 3. I think this is gonna look really cool. And I've been meaning to have an excuse to use this colorway in particular. I was saving it for a purple hand-dyed yarn that I have, but now that I see this purple held up close to this, that looks pretty cool. I believe I purchased these at Walmart, and I believe they were like $5.50 each, if I'm not mistaken. There's usually no coupons in Walmart, so you have to buy it as is. I'm trying to remember if I've seen these in Joann's. I don't think I have, but if you do see them in Joann's, Joann's always has a daily coupon if you download their app and use it. So go ahead. I never pay full price for Lion Brand at Joann's. I always make sure I use a coupon on my yarn, so make sure you save. Other initial thoughts is, the last time I used it, and you can kind of see here, I think that's one. There are some knots in this cake. If I recall correctly, I only had 1 knot when I used this one. I don't see one right off the bat in the purple, but I could be wrong. It could be somewhere in there. But right away, I could tell that there was a knot in this one because I can see it sticking out right there. And this other cake that I have here, I don't see a knot initially. And all of these are so well kept. Like, they're the one types of cakes from Lion Brand that always look nice and clean when you see them in the stores. Other than that, other initial thoughts that I have, I really don't have any. It's a really great yarn to use. Like I said, it won't keep you warm, but it will keep the wind out of it depending on how tight your stitches are. And I use the recommended hook size, which was an eye hook. I think that's it for now. So go ahead and watch Daniel's video Daniel and Ash's video, so you can get an understanding from 2 additional people. They have different colors. We're not using the same colors. And so go ahead and watch it. I'll link it in the description box below and in the title. And I'll put it somewhere here if I can link it on the screen. But check them out. They're going to be working with it individually. So you're going to get 2 projects over there on Daniel's channel. And Ash has the rainbow colorway, which I'm very excited about. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video for some yarny goodness. Got some great videos coming up for you this week. Stay tuned. All right, let's do some shout outs for our members. Let's start off with our Limon influencers. Thank you so much, Froggy Winna Knitting, Carrie the Yarny Elephant, Gilliam, Corey, Blanca Valtierrez, Cocktails and Crochet with Coco, and Karen Miller. Thank you so much for your support. I highly appreciate each and every one of you guys. And then the inner circle, let's go ahead and shout out Knit You, Liz Miller, Fiber Floozy Crafts, Teresa DePap, Tamara Milliard, and Ola Joel the Crocheting Sailor. Like, you guys have no idea that the support you guys provide for this channel is highly motivating, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And then just for our family members, Michelle, Daniel, Granny D, Susan, Lisa, Rose, Amanda, Lauren, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And I will see you guys in our future watch-alongs coming up next year, and some exciting new crochet alongs that I got planned just for us. So consider joining if you are thinking about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Whoosh.